Right, I'm going to go through a few things about internet trolls. That's people that will troll accounts and generally make a nuisance of themselves. Um, so I'll give you a sort of a definition of it. An internet troll is a member of an online social community who deliberately tries to disrupt, attack, offend, or generally cause trouble within the community by posting certain comments, photos, videos, GIFs, or some other form of online content. You can find trolls all over the internet, on message boards, in your YouTube comments, video comments, on Facebook, on dating sites, in blog comments sections, and everywhere else that has an open area where people can freely post to express their thoughts and opinions. Controlling them can be difficult when there are a lot of community members, but the most common ways to get rid of them include either banning or blocking individual users' accounts and sometimes IP addresses altogether, reporting them to authorities, or closing off comment sections entirely from a blog post, video page, or topic thread. Regardless of where you'll find internet trolls lurking, they all tend to disrupt communities in very similar and often predictable ways. This isn't by any means a complete list of all the different types of trolls out there, but they are the most certainly some of the most common types that you'll come across in active online communities. So we'll go through a list of the different types that there are that have been given some sort of definition. Number one, the insult troll. Right, so the insult troll is a pure hater, plain and simple, and they don't even really have to have a reason to hate or insult someone. These type of trolls will often pick on everyone and anyone, calling them names, accusing them of certain things, doing anything they can to get a negative emotional response from them, just because they can. In many cases, this type of trolling can become so severe that it can lead to be considered a serious form of cyberbullying, and there are things you can do if you've been threatened online. So number two, the things you can do is if they're serious enough, they are reportable to the police and other internet security sites, or even the actual platform that you are on. That's the first place to directly report anything that's a serious threatening or seemingly overly that it's actually any sort of trolling type of thing that happens that actually causes you to feel as though you're being attacked. So the second type of troll is the persistent debate troll. This type of troll loves a good argument. They can take a great, thoroughly researched and fact-based piece of content and come at it from all opposing discussion angles to challenge its message. This is one that I know very well. So they believe they're right and everyone else is wrong. You'll often also find them leaving long threads or arguments with other commenters in community comment sections, and they're always determined to have the last word. Continue to comment until that other user gives up. 3. The grammar and spell check troll. You know this type of troll. They're the people who always have to tell other users that they have misspelled words and grammar mistakes. even when they do it by simply commenting with the corrected word behind an asterisk symbol. It's pretty much never a welcome comment to any discussion. Some of them even use a commenter's spelling and grammar mistakes as an excuse to insult them. Number 4, the forever offended troll. Yeah, this is one of the greatest of all, this one. When controversial topics are discussed online, they're bound to offend someone. That's normal. But then there are types of trolls who can take a piece of content, oftentimes it's a joke, a parody, or something sarcastic, and turn on the digital waterworks. They're experts at taking humorous pieces of content and turning them into an argument by playing the victim. People really do get upset by some of the strangest things said and done online. Number 5, the show-off, know-it-all, or blabbermouth troll. A close relative to the persistent debate troll, the show-off or blabbermouth troll is a person who doesn't necessarily like to participate in arguments, but does have to share his or her opinion in extreme detail, even spreading rumours and secrets in some cases. Think of that one family member or friend you know who just loves to hear his own or her own voice. That's the internet equivalent of the show-off or know-it-all blabbermouth troll. They love to have long discussions and write lots of paragraphs about whatever they know, whether anyone reads it or not. Number 6, the profanity and all caps troll. Unlike some of the more intelligent trolls like the debate troll, the grammar troll and the blabbermouth troll, the profanity and all caps troll is the guy who has nothing really of value to add to the discussion, spewing only F-bombs and other curse words with his caps lock button left on. In many cases, these types of trolls are just bored kids looking for something to do without needing to put too much thought or effort into anything. On the other side of the screen, they are often harmless. Number 7, the one-word troll. There's always that one contributor to a Facebook status update, a forum thread, and an Instagram photo, a Tumblr post, or any other form of social posting, who just says LOL, or what, or K, or yes, or no. They are certainly far from the worst type of troll you meet online, but when a serious or detailed topic is being discussed, their one-word replies are often a nuisance to all who are trying to add value and follow the discussion. The exaggeration troll. Exaggeration trolls can sometimes be a combination of know-it-alls, the offended, and even debate trolls. They know how to take any topic or problem and completely blow it out of all proportion. Some of them actually try to do it to be funny, and sometimes they succeed, while others do it just to be annoying. They rarely ever contribute any real value to a discussion and often bring up problems and issues that may arguably be unrelated to what's being discussed. Number 9, the off-topic troll. It's pretty hard not to hate that person who posts something completely off-topic in any type of social community discussion. It can be even worse when that person succeeds in shifting the topic and everyone ends up talking about whatever irrelevant thing that he or she has posted. You see it all the time with online, in the comments of Facebook posts, in threads, YouTube comments on Twitter, literally anywhere there active discussions are happening. Number 10, the greedy spammer troll. Last but not least, there's the dreaded spammer troll. This is the troll who truly could not care less about your post or discussion and is only interested in posting to benefit himself. He is usually just wants to check out his or her page, wants you to check out his or her page, buy from him or her, link, use his or her coupon code or download. Yes, probably the most irrelevant of trolls. Pure promotion or spamming trolls, that sort of thing. Yeah, so yes. So that's the sort of trolls that you can get. The detail of those trolls is the ones that you get most are the ones that, well, it's not, there is it is a big mixture of two from what I see it as the main ones. I mean, some of those types I would disregard straight away anyway, but there's like the debate trolls, together with the trolls with not no real grasp at all of the actual thing that they're talking about. They're people that will talk about other things apart from the message that you're wanting to put, sort of thing. Apart from the message of the actual post itself. Yeah. So, yeah, and it is a fact that the only time that you know that you've really got a troll is when they constantly comment, particularly if they're not answering a question. If you give them a question and they don't answer, that is straight away that is a good indication that they are purely a troll and not anything else. Certainly, if you put a few questions and they've not answered any of them, there's no doubt that they are trolls. They will be there purely to waste your time. That is their only reason to be there. And there are a lot of there is organised groups of trolls. There is and there are businesses that employ trolls even. They do so to protect their businesses, and there are actual troll companies that if some business or people want to have specific sites targeted for certain reasons, they will have those done, and they will be careful about how they do it so that it doesn't look like it's a targeted attack by putting individuals onto numerous separate comments so that it's seeming like they are individuals actually attacking individual comments rather than looking like it's attacking the whole thing. But they're there to attack the whole thing, and what they'll do is that they'll bring up things that they know would make them argue with somebody else who would otherwise normally agree with these people, or who would agree with the regular people on the comment section. And this is very easy to do because of everybody has dislike for certain things, and it's only a matter for the trolls to find the difference between one person and another to sort of create the argument between them, so that the troll looks like the troll only has to disappear, knowing that they've created an argument amongst people who would normally be in agreement, because if they've brought up some narrow message, some narrow message between that both sides sort of disagree on, and it will only be generally a minor topic that in normal conversation would be just talked of and just dismissed otherwise, but because it's all written, it's all there solid, the message stays and everything like that, so people that get upset about it come back and see it again, and then so it builds up. The thing with ever making comments on anywhere is the best thing for everybody to do is to make their comment and leave it. If you're going to come back to it 2 or 3 days later, and if there's something else there that has been put another comment there then, and again leave for days or more later. Because if there is anybody who's wanting to troll, they will not like it if they're putting a message there and seemingly nobody's replying, and if it's days later that there's a reply, they may attempt to sort of reply again, but as soon as it's going another couple of days, they know that they are sort of wasting their time. They would prefer to be having a constant conversation with you, Discord with you. And the thing with that is that they want to do it, encourage this sort of thing, because of if they're going for sites where people could be making a difference somewhere, it's the people that the ones they want to stop most of all are people that would be making a difference. So if you'll get caught up in a conversation on your very important topic, it takes you away from something that you may be able to get through to more people elsewhere. So whenever you get into a long conversation, you're going down more and more comments further and further down. Actually, fewer and fewer people are actually seeing those comments, because of the vast majority of people that come to any section of any piece online will only ever look at the first comment, the main comments that are made, and they will not look, if in the vast majority of cases that anybody coming and looking will not look at the conversation that takes place under each comment. So if you get into a long conversation in just doing comment after comment after comment, you are getting seen by far less than you would if you just put another comment elsewhere on another news cycle, another news feed or something. Yeah. So just have a very truthful comment that normally cannot be commented against. It certainly wouldn't be commented against by most people that read it. The only ones that would comment against it are generally people that want to get into further argument, or there may be the odd ones that want more information, but it's as long as you've put the statement, even those people can look up information about what you actually put elsewhere themselves anyway, so it doesn't matter if you don't go back to those people. Yeah, well, I'll leave it at that, because that's a good 20 minutes of explaining a little bit about that. There may be more that I could put to it, and maybe I'll do that on another video somewhere, but that'll do for now. Have a good night.